We had this crypto winter, and I think that was really useful actually, because you got rid of some projects which were using blockchain just for the hype.
So welcome everyone. We're again here at Eternity Universe 1 with Vedran. Vedran is from CryptoTask. Vedran, tell us, how did you get involved in blockchain? Where did it all start? And then also move towards the project you're working on.
So I got involved in blockchain in 2012. Basically, I read a technical paper in IEEE, which is like engineering magazine, and then when I realized how it works, I was like hooked. Then that was, that you actually have funds that no one controls, but it still works, and there are no servers that can be seized. So yeah, that was amazing. And then I was following what was happening, and Ethereum came around, and I got interested in smart contracts. And then naturally I was like thinking about applications where smart contracts would make sense. And I came to the idea that in freelancing markets you have this main issue, which is disputes. If two parties cannot agree on what happened, and traditionally that's centralized, you have a platform which controls this escrow. This is like what client puts money, basically ensures that he will pay, and now this is handled in a decentralized way through the smart contract, and also dispute is resolved through voting of community members and so on.
All right, cool. And you're building right now on Eternity, right? And why Eternity from all those other platforms that are out there?
We started building on Ethereum as most projects, but of course Ethereum has some scalability issues, and then also you don't get much business support because it's so huge, so you don't get much visibility, while Eternity has this Eternity Ventures. So we're struggling with traction a bit. Like, we had good tech, and it's just difficult to bootstrap the platform, and then Eternity helps you with this a lot as well. And they have some technical features as well as state channels and oracles.
All right, and now CryptoTask is like freelancing, right? It's kind of in the movement of the future of work. You've interacted with a lot of freelancers to, I guess, form your product. What feeling do you get from the freelancers when it comes to the future of work? Well, how do you see this develop, this market?
Well, if it's freelancing in general, regardless of blockchain, it's probably going to grow massively, because you have, huge differences in standard of living, but people are getting exposed to education more, and you can learn stuff just from YouTube and online courses. So there's no reason why, someone would pay in Germany 10,000 euros if he can get for 1/10 of a price, same thing, right? So I think it's gonna grow, and then blockchain comes in here, to really get rid of middlemen in some ways, because you really don't know what Upwork is doing, let's say, in the background. What's going on with the reputation, and if things are boosted, and you have these hidden things that
So CryptoTask is really focused on the open source and keeping things transparent, compared to the traditional freelance platforms, right?
Everything is done through the smart contract. We have backend as well, but all the main things are written in the smart contract. So there's 100% transparency, and you have, and the code is of course open source as well. So.
All right, and I've heard a couple of big announcements that you had right here at your talk. Can you tell the public a little bit more about that?
Yes, so the biggest news is that we acquired Freelance HR. That's biggest Croatian freelancing market with over 15,000 users. And that's what we were struggling with before. Now we realize how business side is important, and one way to grow is by acquiring an existing platform. So that's one way. And then we have also Carla, who is president of Freelancing Association from Croatia, and she has loads of contacts to other associations. Like UK, you have 50,000 members, and so we can grow like that. And then you have organic grow, and we're really focusing on that. And when you build user base, then it comes more naturally. People always want to see, is this platform live, or it's like, if you had Uber with just 2 people using it, even with the same tech, no one would use it. You have to, this bootstrap part is really difficult.
All right.
But we are getting there now, yeah.
All right, cool. And how do you see the blockchain space evolve and develop in the next coming decade?
So we had this crypto winter, and I think that was really useful actually, because you got rid of some projects which were using blockchain just for the hype. So I think projects that stayed now in this, they really know what they're doing, and I think in the coming years we're gonna see projects that are using blockchain not to just make hype. You know, we are raising funds and it's cool because of blockchain, but blockchain really has, as it was talked, like you want to promote features. Blockchain, you know, gives you this to the end user, right? Rather than use this because there's blockchain.
All right. And now for the public and the Caribbean or Europe, all the freelancers that are out there, what do you have to say to them about your project? Maybe let them know how they can get involved and get in contact with you.
I think to them it would be super interesting, because if they get if they get hired like as a freelancer, they don't have to leave, right? If they're a developer or a designer, but they can probably get much higher payment if they know what they're doing. So all they need to do is follow CryptoTask.org, and I mean, platform is gonna be live really soon, and they can start freelancing.
Thank you, Vedran. You heard it, everyone. Go to CryptoTask.org, and then you can hit up Vedran and follow the developments, and also maybe apply on their future developments and website of CryptoTask. Thank you.
Thanks for having me. Thanks.
Thank you, man.